Hello, what's up? It's time for another adventure stream. It's been a little while, but we are finally back again. Normally, I'm calling these remastering the adventure because I find that kind of funny. On the one hand, it's a term that you might know from movies. There's such a thing as remastered movies. And on the other hand, it also makes perfect sense because most of these adventures we have played before at one point or another. They are coming back. So we're remastering them. Now, this is not the first time that Agnar has had an adventure, as far as I know. But last time I think I was on vacation or something. And for whatever reason, there has not been a video on my channel. I don't remember, it's been a little while since we last had that. So that means that it's actually the first time we're mastering the adventure by Agnar, at least on the live stream. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And there was a lot of levels where I was like, I don't remember playing this. There's a chance I played this before, but quite honestly, I forgot about it. Which is not me saying that it was bad, it's just that I have bad memory. So, hello to Sam, hello to Tracer. I think we could wait a little longer, but on the other hand, I don't want to kill like infinite time. I don't have infinite time to kill. We can actually do some fun stuff. Hey, the following. We can open some summoning tokens. This is the reward of a couple of weeks leveling up in terms of the quest level, and on top of that doing okay in guild raid. So let's see what we got here. We got two 10-tine summons. I'm looking for shards for Queen Akeshru and Ranaklu for the most part. That's like my main goal at the moment. And then on top of that, laurels are always good. Laurels are harder to come by than shards most of the time. But it doesn't look like we're lucky here. Hello Ripley, hey. Oh, yeah, Riazamin laurels are actually good, so that's helpful. And there are some laurels. There we go. Is a raring? Yes. Here we go. And anything else? Balmur. I mean, sure, why not? An orb maybe? Yay! Okay, not bad. Not great either, but fair enough. I would totally call this fair enough. Okay, let's try this one more time and hope that we're gonna get some lots and lots of shards for Ranaklu and Queen Akeshru. That's still what I'm looking for. Instead we're getting laurels. This is a... oh! Don't need those. I only need a legendary badge for kicks. That's the only thing I need for kicks anymore. Okay. Not lucky so far. Nope, still not good. Yeah, Arius. Okay, sure. So Matt. Okay, that's eventually gonna save me some time down the line. Yeah, and an orb, I guess. Oh no! Sprocket? Okay. So I'm not sure about those Aradel shards, they might actually be useful. Sprocket, legendary badge, I'm not sure. Let's double check this quick. I think I got Sprocket as a legendary. But I need another one. That's actually useful. I need two of those. Yeah, one to get her to 5 stars, and then another one to get her to the legendary star. So no complaints here. That's pretty good. Aradel, cool. That is gonna save me a ton of time. Those 200 shards. That's really good actually. Just laurels, lots and lots of laurels. I just got her to 5 stars, but we still need a few more laurels to get her there. All right, that's it. Rub it in. You're doing 10 pulls. That's not my intention. It's not my intention. All right. So we're still waiting for people for this to fill up because I need to rub it in some more. So we're opening my festival chests. We are looking for laurels. This is actually your best chance getting laurels in this game, most of the time at least. Just opening festival chests. There you go. Look, and it's also Kyle's favorite unit in the game, the Silverwood. Who has been... there's a chance I didn't really play Silver in this adventure once in my life. Yep, cool stuff for Vittoria. She's on her way to legendary. Unfortunately, with her being at the maximum of epic stars, there's nothing beyond that. You need like 400 stars to get her to legendary, and then you need 600, 500, I don't remember, to add another star. And 900 shards in a festival is a big ask. It's not completely impossible, but you need to be like in the top 5. This looks good, but I don't think I need this for Tana. And I'm not that desperate for Vittoria. So, how far can we actually go? I did not do any maths. I have no idea. Maybe she's already legendary? I don't think so. I'm pretty certain I don't need that. But then again, I don't need that about a whole lot of units. Okay, I think we're definitely on track to get to legendary. I think, yeah, if you're staying within the top 400 or something, you can get 400 shards these days. Because Snowprint was kind enough to make this a lot easier. Okay, we're getting halfway there. So, that's something. Here we go. Okay, cool. So that's it? That is it. Okay, halfway there. 234. We still open a bunch of chests. The week 1 chest, as you can see up here. And that's going to be like another chest at least. And then also the end of the festival chest, which is going to give us yet more shards. So we're definitely going to get her as a legendary, which is nice. Save us a bunch of orbs and some legendary hero badges. But yeah. Alright. Cool. I think we got it. Let's get this party started. As you can see, we are looking at the legendary encounter, and we got perfect scores in all of the other encounters. So that's definitely a good start. The legendary encounter, however, I didn't peek, I didn't look at the level, but it requires us to play red heroes. So this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be a challenge. This is something that I definitely, like, I'm like 95% sure I did not manage last time around, but this time there's actually a chance that I'm going to get there. Because apart from Snazbang, which used to be the only red unit that I had that was like faintly good, is that a word? Like remotely good. I now also have a Bassi Klongson. It's pretty powerful. So that could help. And then if we have Bassi Klongson, we can also play either Steady Crackle, which I'm growing more and more fond of the more I play that unit, and Sprocket, which is below. Yes, Sprocket is not great. I mean, level 37 is not bad, but bronze rank 3 is a bit of a problem. But together with Bassi, they might be able to do some damage. Obviously, we're gonna get like an OP Agnar, that's pretty good. And then we also have a Myvera at level 44. So depending on what the level looks like exactly, there's a chance that we can actually get a perfect score in this adventure, which is definitely not what I had last time Agnar was around. All right, with all that said, let's get this party started. So this is common encounter number 1. Let me just pause the music here, otherwise we got music overlap. And in it we have to play red heroes, as you can see here. So relatively easy. I mean, I prefer if these restrictive conditions are showing up early rather than later. I went for the lottery. I basically played, what's his name again? Salvo. Who is a unit that likes to hit itself sometimes, hit your other units. Most of the time when I'm playing Salvo in a master quest and I have to do a lot of damage with him, he like easily fulfills the damage requirement because half of his bombs hit my own units. Which is, I guess that can be good for a master quest, but it's pretty bad for a unit you want to play in an adventure. Alright, so that's it for the first one. I think I played Sunshine in maybe 1 encounter. I'm on a I don't support Sunshine players mission, and nothing has changed as far as I'm concerned. Now I need to continue to rub it in that I don't think that Sunshine is a great unit. Although quite honestly, Sunshine is a decent unit. All right, so in this encounter, I think we can play whatever we want. Yeah, I mean, looking at these units, it's pretty obvious that you can play whoever we want. There's actually a misplay here. Should have first attacked with Agnar and then done all of the other moves, but it worked out. Alright, common encounter number 3. This time we can play whoever we want. So there's a couple of encounters where when you're in this situation you just go dark. So you can just very easily overwhelm your opponents here. So we already have some shades on the left side. Here there's an argument to be made that it would make more sense to first attack with Giggs, to be honest. But then again, saving the Giggs bomb is not the end of the world. All of that is fair. And now the enemies are focusing on the shades. The shades are really not much of a threat at level 1. They are annoying, they're a nuisance, but they only get like much better way later in the game. So here I'm making an interesting play. I'm killing my own shade. But I thought that the odds are better. Getting some other summons on the board. Or like more specifically getting more frogs on the board. Also the frogs tend to be better at the lower levels than the shades. The shades are actually also worse than frogs at later levels. but they are mages, and that's very relevant in guild raids sometimes. And they also do have color advantage against web dragons, so you can do a lot of damage with shades in guild raid. Alright, that takes us to uncommon encounter number 1, where we have to play warriors that are not mounted, so basically not Silverroot. I had to try this a couple of times. You have to get lucky, but here I obviously got lucky, as you can see. With a crit hit here and there, you should very easily get that perfect victory, as long as you got the 2 warriors that are really good at dealing with several enemies, and that is Vittoria and of course Sigrid. I will never remember that name. Okay, I just did, but yeah. Doesn't matter if he's good. If you paid for his upgrade, you will try him anyways. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Alright, so this time we cannot play any ranged units, which makes our life a little bit easier, harder. But we do have Nimrul, and Nimrul is an absolute force to be reckoned with. Yes, there's some enemies on the bottom, but it's not much of a problem because we have Siad who can create a snake, and then on top of the snake we can also create some more shades. And then we could have started with that move, to be honest, and gotten rid of the armor. But better late than never, I guess. So this time we can now move Nimrul from the left to the right side, so that takes care of these guys. And then we still have 3 warriors that are like trying to approach us, but we have some summons at the front. So we're pretty good here. These guys don't do a whole lot of damage. I'm not entirely sure why that is the case, to be honest. But you very easily can clean them up. And that's how you get the lightning victory in this encounter with a perfect score. Uncommon encounter number 3 is relatively hard, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this one we have definitely played in another adventure, and it took me a couple of tries last time. And I don't think I did this on the first try this time around. So we are trying to create summons, and we're failing at it miserably. Eggs everywhere, but we still have Grandma Bones. So the few enemies that we do some damage to will turn into skeletons, and that's obviously a big plus. And then we can also see how good Sir Matt is, because he's just a reliable source of summons, whereas many of the other summon creators are like a risky source of summons, if that makes any sense. So we haven't used Agnar yet, and I'm not sure this is going to change, to be honest. But we build a little army of summons. Try and make sure that Boulder is not being surrounded by several enemies, because that might trigger his special. Like, that might cause the AI to use Boulder's special, and you don't want that, because that could then result in him having too much health and you not being able to kill him in time. So sometimes it's more important to just like stand back a little bit and wait for your turn. So using the actives of Queen Akeshru, then Grandma Bones is giving us yet more skeletons, and now we're in a really good position. It's the last turn, but we do have Grandma Bones. We also had a Giggs to poison Boulder, and as long as he doesn't block everything, we're pretty good here. So this took a little while, but I did eventually get there. I'm late, did I miss anything? Oh, only the walkthroughs for the first couple of encounters. Alright, so this time we cannot play any ranged units, and we have to play raid units, so we are finally playing Sunshine. It happened, okay? I could not avoid it here. So first, we're making sure that Agnar can take some damage without us losing the victory condition. And then, I need to pause this for a second. It's kind of important, the placement of your units, because you want to reduce the chances of the enemies connecting with Cinder. So you want to basically build a wall of units in front of Cinder. So Cinder's now standing in the back. That is important, keep that in mind. This guy, yes, he could go 1, 2, 3 turns and then attack Cinder, but they are warriors and Sunshine is a rogue, and that means that they tend to attack Sunshine, even though Sunshine loves to block. Sunshine is a blocking machine, sometimes. I mean, yeah, I have to admit Sunshine can be pretty good. He can be highly annoying with all the blocking. And now you can see why we're playing Sunshine. It's a mechanical unit, and Cinder is a repair unit, whatever the trait is called. And that means that we can very easily make sure that Sunshine stays at full health. Now here you could take a chance and attack with Cinder, but I instead just decided to stay in the back and have the enemy do whatever he's doing here, like suicide into the cannon. I don't know why, but sure, I'm not complaining. What? Say I did not say anything. If you're trying to get me to say that Sunshine is a good unit. Got the boot. Lightning here. What do you mean? Sorry? Okay, so uncommon sorry, uncommon rare 2? Wait. This doesn't make any sense. What is this? Where are we? Rare encounter 2. Okay, wait a second. Rare encounter 2. This is not that hard. So, this time, we cannot play any mounted heroes, but we are still able to play Nimrul, and we are still able to play Ranaklu. So that's our strategy. Like, it's a 2-card combination. It's not cards in this game. I play a lot of other games where you're playing cards. It's a 2-unit combination, and it just gives you an army of shades. So that's pretty good. Then we want to use the super relevant ability of Agnar to make sure that he can tank some damage. Not just take some damage, but tank some damage. And then we got the last enemy cornered, and Agnar is doing something, which is good. I mean, it's his adventure after all. He can do some work here. Alright, that takes us to rare encounter number 3, which is, again, if I remember correctly, yes, this is pretty hard. There is a chance you can do this if you do not happen to have a Balmur. Someone shared that information on the Discord. I did only like glance over it. I only read it. I mean, look at this. What was that? What was that? This is like the promotional material for the Salvo offer in the shop if you're a new player. Don't be fooled by this. Salvo is not a great unit, but here it can definitely give you the impression that Salvo is an absolute OP unit. Let's watch this one more time. All of these enemies here, there's a lot of them. They're just all going down. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies hit by Salvo. That is an absolute first. I've never seen this before. So Iron Jesus was really on our side here. And then Agnar is also there. He can move to the front and not do anything. Salvo takes some damage. Quite honestly, I'm not convinced how this is going to go if you don't hit the nuts and kill everybody with Salvo immediately. But if you do, like I did, this is pretty easy. Now, Balmur, don't forget about it, has a passive effect. It allows you to heal the other inebriated units. And they also deal more damage, which means that you're very easily taking out this last enemy. Or one of the last enemies. Okay, rare encounter number 4. This is the hardest encounter in the entire adventure, if I'm not mistaken. First is my solution. My solution is ridiculous. I tried this 7 times or something like that. You have to pray to Iron Jesus for a solid day. I mean, okay, this adventure is not that old, but still, you have to pray a lot to get this lucky. So this is the first solution I'm going to present to you guys, and then after that, I'm going to show you that there's actually a way that is like reasonable. Not ridiculously hard. Okay, so I am going with Corrin because this is a pretty good setup and this is like the best you can get out of his active. Normally his active is always going in weird directions, but here's actually doing something. I mean, he killed 4 units. It is almost like this is a good effect all of a sudden. Then Accio tends to be strong enough to take out this catapult. This happened almost every time I tried this. After that, you can reduce the health of these 2 guys. And then if you're doing it this way, if you're attacking from the top, one of the horses is going to end up in a shrub, which is good. And you're taking out these enemies. Normally, you end up with 2 more horses, and that now means that you can very easily win this, because you have the active of Accio, and you still have an Agnar. So, I know this looks easy, but this was after Corrin killed 4 units with his active, which is like a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. Now, after you've seen the, okay, better be lucky than good solution, now let's look for another solution, courtesy by a player who shall not be named. So this time we're using Wingtip to get rid of the bottom guys. Then we're undressing these folks, take somebody out with Silverroot, and then summons. So this is a pretty good opening, because these enemies at the bottom, they cannot 1, 2, 3, and they only have range of 2. They cannot connect with your units. So this makes this a lot easier for you to handle, and also you have 2 summons on the board, so these guys are going to focus on them. Truth be told, I did not see that play at all. So this is way easier. As you can see here, we're not exactly in a world of trouble. You can just like take out some enemies here, and then you could have first attacked with Agnar, and then after you attack with Agnar on this dude, it would make more sense to use the active of Silverroot. Because if Silverroot's active kills this unit and not this unit, Agnar cannot walk 1, 2, 3 steps because he's not damaged. This is one of the weird things about this unit. So do this in the other order. First attack with Agnar and then use the active of Silverroot. And then I'm like 100% sure you're going to get very easily the perfect and lightning victory. So pretty good stuff. Definitely good player that came up with that solution here. Alright, that takes us back to my videos. This is rare encounter number 5, where we can only play red heroes. Similar to the legendary encounter. This is a very fun encounter. I tried this with my Vera the first time. I keep forgetting that these catapults have a passive. Or rather, a trait. It's a sturdy trait, and it means they take less damage from a ranged unit. So I'm looking at the damage that my Vera is doing, I'm looking at the health of the catapults, I'm like, okay, this is a done deal, and then I realize, oh no, it's not. Because they take so much less damage from a ranged attack. So I'm now tagging out my Vera, or at least I'm tagging out someone, and I'm using Lionel instead, because she can attack from a distance, and that means that her active is gonna do enough damage to take out these 2 catapults. Wingtip is then taking out another enemy, and that leaves us with only Pari. We are not killing her, but we're doing some significant damage to her. That is good enough here. And that's the turn. I mean, we can move Agnar, but quite honestly, we don't have to. Because when you move Agnar, there's a higher chance that Pari is going to use her active, because she wants to maximize the number of enemies she's hitting. So, now we have 1 damage unit, but only 1 damage unit, so it's not the end of the world. We can take that enemy out, then we can get out of the spiderwebs, and we're setting up for like a controlled victory. We're then checking where Wingtip can go. The good news is that there's only 1 enemy on this side where we have only so many attacks. We can steal the shield, and then Wingtip can do his thing, and even with a block he's taking out this enemy. And then we got a couple of enemies, but they are all trying to attack us from the right side. There's thorns and a cannon in the way, so that's pretty good for us. And we have like 3 more turns. So this is now a very easy encounter. Just make sure... Also, why did I do this? Oh, because I still have the active of Wingtip. I'm like, for a second I was like, what am I doing here? Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Using the active of Wingtip, because Wingtip comes back. Then my Vera just attacks an enemy, does some damage. And now we have an enemy in the thorns. We still have the active of my Vera. This enemy is practically dead. So yeah, this is all a foregone conclusion that we're going to win this, because we had enough turns. So very fun encounter, if you got the strategy right. So that takes us to the epic encounters. In the first epic encounter we have to play warriors. So we're going with the good old combo of Sir Matt together with Accio. One of my favorite combos in the hero arena at the moment. I play those guys all the time. Most of the time together with Grandma Bones. Because then after your summons did their dirty deed, you can reuse them and take out some more enemies. So here we're going with the active of Accio, the best active in the game. And then finally we can have 2 attacks on the last enemy. We had both Agnar and Sir Matt that can both reach this last enemy and give us the lightning victory. Rare 5 was hard, good coaching. Thank you, thank you. Hey Alexei, hi. Okay, so this is epic number 2. This time, this is relatively easy in my opinion, at least if you have a Grandma Bones. But quite honestly, without a Grandma Bones is still fine. Agnar is kind of doing something here, which is a nice change of pace. We're first getting all the units in place because we want to make sure that we're going to get skeletons if we kill them. And then all of these rogues that the enemies are playing, they are not very thick, so you can just take them out with my Vera. And that gives you a skeleton army. The skeleton army is mostly there to distract the opponents from attacking you. So they just don't do that, which is good for us. And then since we have like an army of ranged attackers, we're in a really good position. So we're trying to get closer with Grandma Bones. Not even 100% sure that's the correct move. But we still have the active of Queen Akeshru, and there was still a Myvera that could have attacked one of the enemies. So we have never been in trouble in this entire encounter, so pretty good strategy that works reliably as far as I can tell. It takes us to the last epic encounter. Truth be told, I needed a couple of attempts to get this right. It's not super hard. You have to kind of get lucky with Nimrul, because you don't want him to crit everybody away, because you want to have some darkness. Once that checks out, you can give Agnar a shield, and then you can place some more summons on the board. Then I'm making a weird play, because I believe the better play is to actually attack first, have the passive of Sir Flo triggered, and then after the passive has triggered, use the active of Ranaklu. But I did try that before, so there's a chance that Sir Flo is not using the active, because you need to get him off the healing pad. That's the most important thing. He cannot stay on the healing pad. Okay, anyway, after that, we can now vine him, Servus is becoming an all-star here. And we now need to get close enough with both Nimrod and Ranaklu to eventually finish the flow. So make sure that all the enemies are dying. That's where Agnar comes in. So he's got some use. And then we can again trigger his passive. And then after the passive we still have Ranaklu, Nimrod and Servus. And together normally you can very easily take down that enemy and get there basically. Play Harun in tournament arena. What? Me? Nah. I don't, I mean, eventually, I guess. Alright, so all of that takes us to the legendary encounter, because that's basically been all of the other levels. We don't need that. And let's bring the sound back up. So here we go. So this is us live. I have not looked at this again. This is like the first time I'm tackling this, so here goes. Let's hope that we're gonna get lucky and we can finish this adventure with a perfect score. So lightning victory obviously, and then deploying red heroes. Let's see what the layout of the level is like. Okay, so this, generally speaking, this is good for us. Lots of enemies at the top. Our guys are all at the bottom. I can see some combo potential because we can use Snazbang. And if we use Snazbang, we can heal Snazbang together with Static Crackle, so that's pretty good for us. And if we only have one unit close to the front, there is a chance, but not a guarantee, that Tavarinci is not going to use her. Actually, Tavarinci cannot hit us if we put landmines between her and us. So I think Snazbang is a given here. I believe that Static Crackle is a given here, because that's the only way we can heal Snazbang after the fire kicked in. And by heal, I mean heal, you know. And then it could actually make sense to play Pilato here. I'm not sure if we need to crit enemies. I'm also not entirely sure how we're gonna get rid of the enemy on the right side. This should work. Okay, we need one more unit. Is there a good red unit anywhere? Oh, we can actually heal Basi Klongson with Snazbang. And with Static Crackle. So those are some options. Not the greatest options, but some options. The only problem is if we have to heal both Snazbang and Myvera, then none of this is going to work. Okay, do we have any other options? I mean, I have a rudimentary developed... Oh, Karadan. Yeah, Karadan might be really good, to be honest, because he doesn't tend to take damage because the passive kicks in. And also this Goblin Slinger is not like great. I mean, it's got 816 health. It's not the end of the world. And 408 attack, that's not, it's not that much. He cannot even one-shot Karadan, which is ridiculous, but okay. I think this could work. I have some faint hope that this could work. Alright, so let's see. So we're going to start with Snazbang. Ideally from here. Probably. Okay. So far so good. Then we're going to place you here. We do not want to get closer. You could actually hit someone. But I don't really want... How much movement do they have? 2 or 3? 3. 1, 2. Okay, so a Snazbang can get hit. That's not good for us. We want to get rid of this guy. We kind of have to get rid of this guy. Okay, now the landmine is protecting us. That's good. Don't need to kill them. Just need a landmine. And... Why is there no healing pad here? So this last enemy is a bit of a problem, to be honest. The top one. But they're doing 408. We're in a shrub. Could be fine. Oh, we can play the combo. We can play the Agnar combo. Didn't even think of that. The best combo in the game, obviously. We can just reduce the... Oh, I didn't even think of that. Right. I think I have to replay this, but that's okay. Let's place my Aurora here and see what happens. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. So we can kind of ignore the catapults. It's good for us. Oof, this guy's beefier than I thought. Oh, Jesus. Wow, they're all beefier than I thought. Okay, well this is good, because the enemy cannot hit us, except by walking through Agnar. And, yeah, that's not surprising. He can... Snazbang... Oh, Jesus, can somebody die, please? So Snazbang is not as much help as I was hoping for. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is over. This party is totally over. Let's see how easy it is to kill Tavarinci, just to get an idea. This was also a misplay. I should have first done this. Okay. And then we still have... Oh, Jesus, Agnar is a beast. Okay, this is definitely not a good play. Oh, we have infinite turns. That's also good. Okay, not a good strategy by any stretch of the imagination. The unit selection was not terrible. The unit selection was not terrible, I think. But definitely not the right strategy. So let's try this one more time. So I think one of the learnings definitely was that Agnar should reduce the health of these guys first before we do anything else. If we play this correctly and we play Agnar just 2 up, he cannot even get, like, the web slinger on the top right cannot hit us, because if he were to walk 1, 2, 3 spots, he would be adjacent to Agnar and he could only hit Agnar. So that's really good for us. Yeah, so I think Agnar is like key to opening this whole thing up. The only question is, do we want to first attack with Snazbang and then use Agnar? Because that would mean that we're going to get rid of the fire under Snazbang's ass. Then again, these guys wouldn't have a whole lot of health left. Okay, that's something we have to try and figure out eventually. I'm not 100% sure what the correct answer is here. So either Agnar first and then Snazbang. Your Karadan is too weak, but you can use his ability for the extra attack. That's true, yeah. My Karadan is definitely too weak, but the extra attack might actually make a bit of a difference. Okay, how much are we subtracting? 1,400. Absorbs fire, blah 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 blah. Each enemy unit has 1410 armor taken, and they have 598. That's not a whole lot, to be honest. Snaz first, then Agnar. Okay. I'm not 100% sure about this. Okay, this time we got lucky with the crits. The only problem... this is not good, to be honest. This looks good, but it's not as good as we think. Because the problem is now that Tavarinci has 2 enemies, or 2 targets, and she's very likely going to use her active now. So this is not as good as it seems. So I think we're just moving 1 forward here. And that should be the turn, probably. So let's see what happens. Yep. Okay, so Snazbang has been hit by the passive. Man, not great. Not great at all. So we can... How are we going to take these guys out? We can take Tavarinci out this way. But I don't see us not taking any more damage. Oh, wow. Okay. Pray some more to orange cheeses. Wow. Ridiculous. So we could get rid of them. But we still have to get a chest. Ah man, if Snazbang hadn't gotten hit, we would have already won here. Can just shoot with Snazbang, shoot with Agnar, attack with Agnar, and we're done. Did he have... When did he take... Oh, it's the passive of... Man! Snaz first, then Agnar. Webslinger hits Snaz. Snaz first, then Agnar. Webslinger... The Webslinger hits Snaz. Oh, okay. I would have to watch a replay, to be honest. Oh, he didn't attack Karadan? Is that what you're saying? You can hit it with Rocket Girl. Yeah, we still have the crates, but we only have 1 crate. That's the problem. We didn't attack anybody yet. I don't see how we can do this, to be honest. If we get super lucky, They're gonna attack Karadan. Both of them. That would be the best case scenario. Then we might be able to do this. Let's see. Yeah. No. Okay, now we're completely screwed. So that's one crate. Oof. Can we... Oh, you can even take you out from here. That's one crate. But we need... sorry, that's 2 crates. We need 3 crates now. Jesus, how are we gonna do this? I don't think we can do this. Let's move Karadan here. Maybe he gets attacked. And let's move these guys to the back. Okay, that would be the 3rd crate? Can we do this? Okay, that's 3 crates in theory. Let's move back with everybody. No, don't! No! Oh man, that would have been something. Okay, let's see. Here's 1 crate, 2 crates. You have to move, and then 3 crates. Ah, we're so close. We're so close. Can you read? There's a healing pad? What? There's a healing pad? Where's the healing pad in this level? Oh, there's a healing pad. Okay, that's good information. Okay. Let me see. Can we do this with Buzzy instead? Oh man, that my Vera was really strong, to be honest. I did not expect my Vera to be this strong. If my Vera is this strong, we have more options. Because we can just clean house with my Vera. Kinda. Not like 100%. But we might be able to do something with my Vera here. We can definitely get rid of this guy. 816 is nothing. Why are we not one-shotting this? Oh, we should be one-shotting this. Okay. So if Snaz gets lucky, takes them out. Agnar absorbs all the health. And then we got King Karadan to do something. Let's try this. Come on, we can do this. This cannot be that hard. Famous last words. Come on, 3 crits, please. Okay, calling it. It's gonna be it. This is gonna be the web slinger is gonna attack this guy, and you're gonna take this guy out. Nice. Are we in danger? Not really. Let's keep it that way. Okay, so we now are in the best position ever. Oh, you gotta be. Okay, so we're not in a great spot. Now we might be able to do this already because we got high ground and my Vera that is doing what? 1000 to more. Okay, are you dead? Kinda. So we got the high ground, but we still have Snazbang. So you guys are all dead with my Vera. We can put a chest, and then Agnar is just gonna go ham. Double ham, because we got this. Okay, watch this. Let's see. You guys are all dead, please. Nice. Then it's chesty time. So here's the chest. Then it's Agnar time, and that is it. Is it enough? Is the chest strong enough? Yes! Woohoo! Not bad. I'm very happy with this. I'm still looking for my applause line. That took us a little while. I did press the button, but I cannot hear it. Don't ask me why. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, the only question is, what is happening? It seems like my stream link is no longer functioning. Anyway, I just have to do this myself. Don't ask me why this is not working. Let me double check what's happening here. Come on. Where's my sound effect? I cannot do this without sound effects. Okay, we're eventually gonna get there. Yeah, Elgato has been acting up since the last update, and now everything is acting up. Oh, okay. I guess that's the bug fix that I was looking for. Okay, so we beat Kyle. I'm not sure if we beat Kyle. I mean, this was a very friendly competition. So let's get the last chest. Woohoo! Yeah, unfortunately that is all stuff that I will never need, to be honest. Let's see, where's Agnar? Yeah, we could have ascended him like a lifetime ago. A lifetime ago, I'm not kidding. But yes, man, pretty cool adventure. Pretty cool adventure, I have to say. I did not expect this. I like this legendary encounter a lot. This was a nice challenge, and also it seemed manageable. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of red units that are great, but apparently you get the Agnar, which is pretty good. Everybody has a good snaz bang. If you have a snaz bang, you have a good snaz bang, because everybody's building snaz bang because the unit is so good. And then you do need a Myvera, I guess, and you do need a Steady Crackle. But my Steady Crackle it's okay. It's not super great, but it's okay. What? Do it what now? Oh Jesus, what's with this bug with the Stream Deck? This is going on for since I last updated this. It will not stop asking me to connect Stream Deck to my YouTube brand. Let's see, maybe this is the last time I have to do this. And it's finally working again. That would be nice. Yeah, okay. Is this working again? Yeah, indeed. Okay, we're back. Cool. That concludes the adventure part. Use Agnar for Fire Dragon L3. we're not gonna upgrade Agnar. Okay, the question would be how repeatable that is, but we're not gonna do that. So we have to fight through some more Onslaught. I have to get a flight. Let me double check. I don't know this by heart because I decided not to check this up front. I have a flight at 7 in the morning, which is 8.5 hours from now. This is depressing. And I still have to get to the airport somehow. So let's play some Onslaught. I think we're only going to play 2 encounters, because then we can tackle the Bramble Vast Thicket, weird name, in two streams, in 2 live streams. So 2 times 3 encounters each. That should make sense. So we're doing Mastering Onslaught, Dark Tide Retreat, and we're starting with encounter 5, and units lost so far is 0. So there's one unit that needs a badge, and that is Gix. I got all my stuff together to get Gix to the White Star. I'm only missing the Legendary Hero badge, so that's basically the unit that we want to honor for Honor Your Heroes. So without any further ado, because I have to get to bed, it's ridiculous but true, we're tackling encounter number 5. So we got some Spirit Samurais, 12 of them. Wow, Bullmon is going to be happy. And then we see an Undead Gunner, 3 of them, Diamond Rank 2, not too bad. And then some Skeletons, which is not ever a threat. And then some more Samurais, some more Gunners, and then some more Samurais. So this seems relatively doable. I mean, the 12 at the beginning is a bit of a problem, but they are Diamond Rank 1. I'm at encounter 6, I finally caught up. I mean, I'm pretty slow at this stuff, right? You do know that I'm only playing this every once in a blue moon. Oh, sorry. I thought Monster Mash just posted that. Nice random dude. You're not as much of a veteran as some of these other guys that we're normally having here, as far as I remember. Okay, so this was our all-time or all-star squad we had last time, and I'm still pretty happy with that squad. The only thing I don't like is that we don't have a Bullmon. But that should be okay, because we can crowd control on the right side with a tree. And yeah, I mean, why am I explaining this? Everybody knows this by now. So the Spirit Samurais cannot get close enough yet, so that's good for us. They could get through the middle. Oh, we can even stop them already. Nice. So that's a good start. And then let's place a tree. And then let's... Do we hit this guy? I mean, yes, Giggs can get hit now, but only once. So we should be fine. And we could get ourselves another tree. Let's wait. Let's see. Okay, they are focusing on the unit. Okay, here we can actually move forward with Dorga. I don't see the issue. Nice. Then we can move to the middle with Giggs, which is also nice. Or we can just attack from here. I think this is fine. Oh, Jesus. I didn't expect that to happen, to be honest. That should be okay, though. We do need a tree. Yeah, we need a tree. So we should have refreshed Nixie last turn, but that's okay. So here's another tree. And then we're just going to place a shade here. So now we have been pushed back a bit. But this might actually not be that bad. The positioning of the trees is pretty good, I think. Might be even better than what I'm normally doing. Yeah. So let's see. We want to open a spot. And then after we open a spot, we're going to place a shade there. And we're just going to keep doing this for the rest of our days. I think this should work. So Dora can now walk a bit to the back. Giggs is not in danger. Yeah, so I think we're good here. I think this is the strategy. Enemies are always moving forward. Nice, good job, Frog. And yeah, we just get rid of this guy. Should have been dead by now, but that's okay. And then we can just like cut away at the health of the enemies. I think we're in a really good and strong position here. Yeah, they cannot get through. You shall not pass. 3 power. Oh, what is the Frog Warrior doing in the middle? Okay, we can get rid of this guy. After we get rid of this guy, we can get rid of this guy. And then we can even get rid of a skeleton. Do we want to get rid of the skeleton? So the best play we can do here, if we had like perfect everything, would be getting rid of this guy. Because then the Frog Warrior... Actually, it's the enemy's turn first. Okay, so this is not as good as I think. Here we could use the active of Dorga, but I don't see how this is gonna be helpful. We're instead gonna walk away with Dorga. And Nixie needs to go to the back because the gunner can be a bit of a problem. So let's do this. And stay in the back. Okay, our enemy fell for our trap.
It's a trap!
It is. And so we now got rid of this guy. And then we can even use the active of Giggs here. Clean house to some degree at least. Get rid of the skeleton. And then get rid of the dude. Yeah, I think we're in a really good spot here. Wow, the gunner is doing us favors and shooting at the tree instead of the enemy, instead of any of our guys. And now the Dorga effect actually did something. We got like a bit of an army on the left side, so I'm pretty good here. Is Aradel better than Corrin in guild raids? After the recent change to Aradel's effect, where Aradel at level 50 is now has a 100% chance of putting ice absolutely everywhere. Ever since that happened, Aradel is better than Corrin in guild raid. Before that, Corrin was better than Aradel, for obvious reasons, I think. So we're gonna place Yasmin to the front, because she might get like attacked once or twice, which would be in our interest, because then the summons are not getting attacked. So it didn't happen, but that's okay. Giggs can actually do some work here, it's good for us. We can get a frog on the left side, which is good for us. And then we might even be able to get some action in the middle now. With the active of Pinakeshru. Okay. Unfortunately, it was a new spawn round, so enemies have very easily taken over the little shade army that we built. That's okay. Giggs is doing some work here, that's good. And now we can move to the other side again. Get rid of this guy. And hopefully the enemies are gonna be focusing on the shade. And we could actually move Yasmin to the front, so they focus on Yasmin, because they are samurais and they love to attack warriors, I thought. Apparently not. One of those situations where I just wish there was a feature in this game where you can just swap the positions of 2 units. This happens every once in a while. So here don't forget about the fact that you can heal your units with Nixie. And if you do that, I think we're in a good spot. Giggs can tank a hit or 2, so we should be fine here. We are going on offense. Not with Dorga. Not with Dorga though. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. And where are we? Okay, we do have some time until the next wave spawns. So Yasmin is going on offense now. Oh, you gotta be seriously. Crit hit. He crit hit Giggs. Otherwise, we could have gotten like no losses. Well, Timtim is ranged. Corrin is beefy. This is kind of tough, to be honest. Timtim is probably better because of the active. Oh, jeez. Look at how little damage Timtim is doing. It's ridiculous. Okay. I cannot say I like this. We kind of cornered ourselves. Let's get rid of this guy. And then... Are we going to get rid of this guy on the left side or not? I mean, the other gunner is very likely going to shoot at the frog. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Okay, we should have moved to the other side. No! Okay, so two units that we lost. I had to clear Onslaught without Dorga. Yeah, that's not easy. That's not easy. Okay, so this is not a question. This is definitely Sir Matt. If we get lucky, we can... Okay, we don't. Could have gotten the horse way stronger. This is a trap again. We can attack here. But we can do this. Oh, can you go down, please? Okay, so this is the last wave. So this is the... If there ever was a time for Timtim's active, this was it. And then we can just try and get rid of this guy. That worked. And now control the right side again. So the only question is Sir Matt gonna die? No, he's beefy enough, so we're good. How many times? She's got 3,420 attack. And she cannot one-shot one of these enemies? What is happening? How are you guys doing this? Why are you still standing? Okay, Dorga can actually attack here because Dorga is not gonna die. Dorga has too much armor. Come on, it's seriously. Okay, here we go. Woo! Took a while. Okay, we got there. In the end, we got there. We do get an orb, which is nice and appreciated as always. And then let's hope we're gonna get something for Giggs. Yes, here we go. Woohoo! This is it. Nice. This is what we have been looking for. Alright, cool. That was very successful. So that means that Giggs can get to White Star now. Woo! I need to screenshot this for my guild. We have a happy channel where we can post all of the successes. Obviously not a gigantic stat boost. But every little thing matters. Every little damage that you can do more. I mean, over the course of a guild raid fight, that's like not even 1,000 damage, to be honest. No, it's not. Damage is just plus 74. But I take it. If you ever wondered, like, is it worth ascending units like crazy? No, it is not. Even with diamond ranks, I mean, like a change of 74 attack is not a whole lot. This is, but yeah, you're done with the unit, so that's kind of nice. Alright, let's do a round of prize award stuff. So, who wants to participate? 8 summoning tokens are on the line, because I lost 2 units, which means we started with 10, minus 2, gives us 8. That's how math works. I explain that to my kid all the time. So I think the Tracer is probably in. Random Dude is probably in. Then we got Thutzenberg. Ripley. Sam is there. Monster Mash is there. Although we all know that Monster Mash is not gonna win. Unless someone is donating his prizes to him. That's the only way. Is that it? Am I missing anybody? I'm just checking the chat. Oh, Alexei is here. Yeah, sorry. N. Not that it matters that much. Oh, and the Borsalino was here. Which is that Borun? I keep forgetting, sorry. One day I will remember. One day. I think we got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? I count 9 names on my list of names. My chat app says there's I like my odds of not winning. My chat app says there's 9 people in the chat. So I think this checks out. But if you are in the chat, just in what's it called? I forgot. I forgot. If you're idle in chat, there's a word for that. Can somebody remind me? I don't remember. I didn't miss it. Oh no, you didn't. You didn't yet. Griff is here. Nice. Just barely squeaked in. What's it called? Wait, you're basically like, oh, lurking. You're lurking. Ah, Jesus. I'm one of the cool kids. I know my internet lingo. All right. Thank you. Okay, cool. There must be a delay in here. Right. So that's it for our first prize drawing. We got 1 winner. We're gonna do our wheel of names. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. Wait a second. Just have to remember what this was. This direction. Okay, here I'm gonna give it a healthy spin in just a second. Just need to find my button first. Oh, for a second. Congratulations. Congratulations to Random Dude. So, let me forward that information to Kyle. Wherever the thing is. Okay. So, we played Onslaught. And in the first round, I lost 2 units. Random Dude. 1. Oh, Amethyst Shun is here. It's 144p. I can't see it. Do we have frame drops? Is that what he's saying? No, we don't have frame drops. I reset my internet before this live stream. Because my 5G modem wasn't working for whatever reason. Copy this. Copy that. Alright. First prize drawing. That's it. So that means we are now tackling encounter number 6, but before we do that, I have to take a quick look, because I honestly don't know who we also want to give stuff. So it's not Servatus. Oh, Buzzy could be an option. Meh, I don't want to play Buzzy. Umanu has a festival coming up, so don't invest in your Umanus. Just wait for the festival, because then you can easier ascend her. So in my case, this would be an absolute waste. Umanu's festival, I can get her to legend to White Star, so I'm not gonna do that. You guys are all set. Badge wise, a lot of badges here. So Matt, why not? So Matt is an option. 4. Nah. Aradel would be an option, but this is gonna take forever. But quite honestly, Aradel is kinda good. We have a ranged attacker on this encounter, and then close to the end we can just pull the trigger on her active and she's gonna wipe the board. I kinda like it. Also, it doesn't look like there's any other great options here, which is this is an embarrassment of riches. Yeah, so before we... No, we're not gonna play Silver, don't be ridiculous. Also... Yeah. Okay, so Vittoria is in the festival at the moment, so that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so this seems like a clear-cut case of Aradel getting a legendary hero badge, like in best case scenario. YouTube changed mine, sorry. Also, thanks guys. Thanks, don't worry. Anytime, man. How many Nimrod badges do you own? I don't need any more Nimrod badges because he's a white star hero, so we're good. But I probably... No, I don't have any more, right? I was looking for that forever, if I remember correctly. Yeah. There's no Nimrod. There's an epic hero badge, but that doesn't count. I mean, everybody that has been playing this game for as long as I have has infinite epic hero badges that you don't need. I mean, 7. Why? No, with Nimrod, I'm pretty happy. It took me a while to get the legendary hero badge for Nimrod, but I did get there. If I remember correctly, I tried to get it by Honor Your Heroes, and it never worked out. And then I got it as the reward after the arena season or something like that. So I was very happy with that. Okay, so Aradel it is. That means we got 3 ranged attackers. We got a relevant active suddenly in the game of Onslaught. So let's head into... Oh, blades! Sorry. I only have one set of the Nimrod blades. I keep waiting to, at some point, hopefully... Also, really, Kyle? Really? Why? No. Ugh. Okay. Aradel got a lot worse just now. Because gunners are a real problem. In case you did not know. Jesus, what a terrible encounter. Jesus. Kyle! We basically have to do our own version of the Star Trek 2 Khan, and we just need to go Kyle instead. Yeah, not gonna lie, this could be a bit of a problem. Sabat could be the better option, truth be told. We're just gonna do this with Aradel, come on. Bassi would have been an option. It's not too late yet. We can't repair Bassi. So this is also not great. We don't have any mechanics. I mean, what could go wrong? I hate this already. Okay, so you can take a shot at this guy. You do know that we can attack him from the other side, yes? You do? That would have been really helpful, bro. Okay, so let's place a tree here. And... yeah, we don't want to move Aradel to the front because otherwise Aradel is gone. So let's just wait and see what happens. Queen Akesha probably gets shot once. Woo! But she survives. Okay. So now we can salvage the situation. This doesn't look great, but no worries, we're not dead yet. But we can salvage the situation if we plant. Where can we go? We can go here. Okay, that checks out. So we can plant a tree here and place a unit on the other side. And now the guy is adjacent to us, and the other guys cannot hit us because they are in darkness. So this works. And yeah, we can do Dorga things. This is gonna be hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is going to be very hard. I mean, if it's only the one guy in the middle, we could handle that. But the problem is there's like there's an onslaught of enemies, in case you did not know, in this game mode. Okay, pretty good. Oh, Aradel has received a buff or two. Oh, so close. Still, nice. Dorga needs to move. Surprise. And you just want to stand there? We go to the middle? Sure, why not? Okay. So let's see. Do we pull the trigger on Aradel? How much damage are we doing? Nothing. 0 rounds have passed. Okay, good to know. I think this is bugged. So this is now a bit of a problem because the enemy can actually shoot us. I believe the best play would be using the active of Queen Akeshru on the guy in the middle in the back. Okay, for that Queen Akeshru needs to be on the spot that Yasmin is. And Yasmin needs to go to the front. Because then there's at least a remote chance that Yasmin gets attacked. Yeah, I hate this already. Dragon, please fly down. Okay, this kind of worked for us. Let's move Nixie to the back. Heal Queen Akeshru, that's important here. And then we want to get rid of the guy in the middle. Although it's not super important, to be honest. But let's try this. Okay. And then we could move Dorga to the front. A, she would get a buff, and B, we might be able to use the active next turn. So let's see if that checks out. Okay, good. The Diamond Rank 3 Aradel was surviving one hit, which is not bad. Also, the tree on the right side is going down. Man! Okay, so Dorga needs to do more Dorga things now. Okay, that's a lot of Dorga things. It's pretty good. Aradel is safe. Nice. And then we can continue to heal with our Nixie. Nixie is like an actual healer. This is normally... Oh, we got a Frog Warrior. Okay, so there's hope. Hope! Don't give me hope! Okay, and now I think for the time being, we're in business. For the time being, we are in business. Can we heal anybody else? No. Okay, that's not good, but okay. Ardell goes here, you go here, you go to the back? Probably, yes. Dorga likes to go in the back. Okay, tree is dead, but we got a Frog Warrior to replace the tree. Got a bit of a Frog Warrior army here, in fact. So pretty good. We're not even gonna, like, attempt and rush anything here. This is a trap, we don't want to attack here. Is this safe? This should be safe because there's a Frog Warrior and they got pole arm, and then there's also the tree. Okay, I think we got this. So as scary as the gunners are, they are not that good when it comes to handling Frog Warriors, because they are rogues and Frog Warriors. And we can even take him out. Is this safe? Is this safe? I think not. So let's not do it. We just... we could have shot him twice. Okay, it would have been safe. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, okay, we got this. So this seemed like an extremely scary encounter, but it turns out to be easy enough. There was like one moment where it looked like we're gonna get overwhelmed, potentially. But we've passed that moment, and now there's a few more waves, but until these waves are doing any significant damage, we're gonna have like more Frog Warriors, and I don't think there's any more, like there's no reason to be afraid anymore at this point. It would have been nice to use Nixie to do some healing here. Actually, we can do some healing here. Let's see if this works out. Yeah, good play actually. Okay, this gives us another summon. Oh, come on, really? Okay, and then retreat mode. And we should be able to hit this guy. Yeah, even if we didn't kill him, it would have been safe again. Because he was next to a Frog Warrior. He cannot just run away from the Frog Warriors because of polearm. I keep explaining this every time, but I'm a big fan of polearm. And I think we're gonna retreat here, tactical retreat. We're gonna retreat a little. We're gonna move to the other side. Aradel wants to be here because then nobody can shoot her. And that's the last wave. Okay. Yeah. And now the active of Aradel is going to give us the victory, which is a nice way to wrap things up and get another victory. This time, without losing a single unit? Yes. Actually, it says so here. We only had those 5 units. Nice. Nice. You're quoting Star Trek 2, nerd alert. True. We only had 2 trees. We threw all the trees in the mixer that we had. All right. So that's it for that encounter. Let's see if we get lucky again. I mean, I'm not going to complain if I don't get it. Today has been a good day already. Okay, we don't get it, but that's okay. So I'm not even going to be playing the sad trombone because I'm not sad in any way. After all, we just had nice little buff for our gigs. Much appreciated. And now next up is very likely Aradel. And before that, I'm working on Pendas last star. I just need a bunch of florals. Yeah, and I almost got 8 orbs again, so no complaints whatsoever. And Runner Clue is also coming close. I actually have to save up orbs again, which is news. This hasn't been happening in a while. These upgrades to White Star are kind of expensive. Okay. Obviously, I'm not even holding like a candle to a Trips account, but we're slowly getting there. We're slowly building. All right. That means we can do another price drawing for you guys. Let me just switch. So we had Random Dude. And he's still there for whatever reason. So let's get rid of him. Okay, who is not on the list and joined the chat late? I think I saw Amethyst? June? Yes. Who either didn't post before or didn't want to be on the wheel. And is that it? I joined? Oh, Borun is here. Okay, so much for that question earlier. If Borsalino is the same as Borun. I don't know why I always mix it up. Is that it? 0 tokens giveaway incoming. I didn't even read that. Good. Good that I didn't read that. Okay, so we got 11 names on the wheel. This doesn't really check out. Don't add my name, I'm taking a break from winning all the time. Okay, fair enough. If you want, we can leave your name on it, and if you win, you can hand it to Monster Mash. I'm not sure if Kyle is going to be happy with that, because Monster Mash keeps getting donations. Maybe Kyle is... Maybe this would be an elaborate plot if Kyle is actually the person that created the random name picker website. That would have been something else. And he added like some part to the logic that Monster Mash's name can never be picked. Hi! Hey, Plumeo! And would be some next level stuff. Okay, so Amethyst is not here, but Plumeo is. Okay, cool. Anybody else? Or is that it? Same as last time, I give it to Monster Mash if I win. Oh, thank you. But he doesn't need the donations, he's only looking for Bullmon. It's not like he needs any more units. It's just he's got this one unit that has been eluded him despite playing for... We're closing in on 3 years, I believe. It's 2.5. But yeah. Alright. Good luck, Monster Mash. Yeah, maybe today is the day. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm here too. Oh, sorry. Did you post anything? Did I miss your name before? I don't think you showed up in my app. Nah. I'm just checking. Yeah. I don't think I missed any posts. You must have been lurking. I need a pity intro from Kyle. Don't forget the No Dogger Club. That's true, yeah. Oh, Ed is here. Oh, hello. Good to know. Alright, cool. I think that's it. Last chance. If you don't see your name on that list, post something now. Or you have to wait until we're streaming again, which is probably next week at some point, hopefully. Sometimes I have trouble motivating myself in the evening to do this because I have to get up early. But it's okay. We can do this next week at some point. No Dogger Club equals Sad Club. Okay. Alright, cool. So, that's it. These are all the names. If you don't post now, you're not going to be on the wheel of names. So let's see. I'm looking for something. It's the button. I'm looking for the button. Wrong direction. It's Barun! Woohoo! Congratulations! Yay! Okay, so that means that I can send this to Kyle in the second run and last run we're doing today because it's late. Barun won. I didn't lose any units despite these gunners pestering me. Okay. Why am I losing my color? This doesn't make any sense. Hello, OBS. Can you stop that? Can you stop making me half invisible? I want to be full visible again. Do I need to turn down the light? Okay, this is just acting up. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe this helps. It doesn't really. Okay. Yay, what a day, thanks. Complete opposite of Monster Mash. I mean, Monster Mash, to be honest, Monster Mash is like a special case when it comes to that. I'm really surprised I didn't win. Hey, I've never won the What the Hell RNG contest on the official Discord. So there you go. Maybe you have to create some double accounts or something. I don't know. I'm not encouraging that behavior. Also, it would be kind of shady if next time we suddenly have 50 viewers. That would be a first for a Riven Guy stream. But yeah, you should go back to the random draw thingy. Oh, you think that's the reason? Where do we have to go? Oh, here we go. Okay. We can try how long it takes until we pick Monster Mash, okay? So just to be clear, we're not drawing any more prizes right now. We're just gonna see how long it takes until Monster Mash is gonna get selected. So Tracer, okay, cool. So we're picking another name, and Tracer should disappear automatically. Nope. Why is this not working? Monster Mash. There you go. See, it's not rigged at all. You won super quickly. Is this like a new feature that the name stays there, but it doesn't disappear? I don't know. So, see how easy that would have been. We only had to play 2 more rounds of Onslaught, and Monster Mash would have won. All right, guys. You can actually still win by leaving a comment below the video, which is not possible while the video is underway. The live stream is underway, but you can do so. After I finish the live stream, which is happening in a minute, basically, just leave a comment and let Kyle know what your favorite encounter was. Personally, I think Rare 4 was pretty hard and cool. I didn't see that it was relatively easy once you used Wingtip and Silverroot, which is a big surprise because normally Silverroot is my go-to in all of the adventures. So Rare 4 I thought was a cool encounter, and not gonna lie, Legendary encounter was great. Like, absolutely, I really liked it. A really nice challenge. Not easy to win. I liked the strategy that we had to come up with. Didn't seem obvious, the strategy. And it got us there in the end. It got us there, and we also didn't need like 5 pimped out units that are all like legendary diamond rank 3 units or something like that. We only needed, let's double check this one more time. Just a sec. We only needed a strong Snazbang, but everybody's got a strong Snazbang. Even if Snazbang is not that strong, you just get lucky with the crit hit, so you're good. And then on top of that, a Myvera, so she needs to be kind of strong. That's kind of hard to accomplish. Level 44 definitely does the trick. And lastly, we had a Steady Crackle. My Steady Crackle is only level 36, but the active was enough because it gives plus 888 health, which was enough. That's all the damage that Agnar took. So again, cool legendary encounter. I think my favorite in a long time, to be honest, because normally the legendary encounters are either feel impossible or they are too easy because the restrictions are like play ranged units, and then you're like, okay, Giggs, Grammar Bones, Queen Akeshru, auto win. And this time it was very different. We had to play red units, but it was not impossible. So I give credit to Kyle. Absolutely. Major accomplishment when it comes to designing this adventure. My personal opinion. The wheel is rigged. He's lost all accumulated luck now. Monster Mash 1 without the wheel is still rigged. Oh, that could be true. Yeah, maybe it's only the wheel that is rigged. Alright, guys. That is it. I have to get out of bed in 5 hours, and I still have to do things before I go to bed, so that sounds like fun. Again, we're going to try and stream at some point next week. Hopefully this is possible. And then we're going to be tackling Bramble Vast Thicket, the, at the moment, last Onslaught encounter. But if things proceed the way they did before, we should have 2 more Onslaught levels with the next patch, which would be very nice, because these patches, they drop kind of irregularly at the moment, which is not nice, but at least there's still some upgrades and updates to the game, so we can still find something. Alright, that's it. Don't forget to leave a comment. I am signing off now. Enjoy your weekend. I mean, this is a bit premature, but still, enjoy your weekend, everyone, and then hopefully see you next week again. Bye bye, good night.